Hello, welcome to Love, Drama, and Deceit. This is Kat. On Beyond the Gates today, Eva was at the hospital and Tom was there, so she bumped into one of the carts and pretended that she was hurt, but she wasn't. He ran over to help her and help her to pick up her papers and stuff like that. And she asked him about him and Kat, and he told her he didn't know what kind of relationship they had. And so Kat and Tom had dinner together, and she asked Tom why come he never kissed her, and he told her that she didn't act like she wanted him to touch her when her parents was around. So she said, well, she was trying to save him for further embarrassment her with her grandfather. Okay, and so at the restaurant, it was Doug McBride and Vanessa McBride. They were eating, and he had to go to work, so he left. And when he left, Joey came in. That's the man that owned the casino. He sat down with Vanessa and he started telling her he wanted her to try and find a house for his mom, who was disabled, and make it handicap, accessible. She said she would try to find somewhere for her to go, find a house for her. And her husband walks back in, and he's want to know what they're doing, and so she just handed him his badge, and he left back out. And so when he ran into his friend, and he was telling him about Joey. Joey was sitting at the table with his wife, and he told Doug, "Don't worry about it. It's not nothing." And tried to get Doug to come to the casino. At first, he was reluctant, but then he went, and he was wearing money, and Joey didn't like that because he said if he's winning money, he'll be able to pay me back in no time. He said, then that way, if he paid me back, I can't use him as a puppet. So he said, let him continue to win. He said the next day he's gonna lose his shirt. So I guess they're gonna rig the game, I guess, so to speak. That's what they're gonna do, rig the game. And Chelsea and Jacob, which is her husband, a cop, was talking about her representing these two ladies that worked at Bill's law firm, that was being sexually harassed, and Chelsea to be they wanted Naomi. I meant to say Naomi. They wanted Naomi to represent them because there was no other lawyers that would take the case. So she was talking to her husband, and she said she wasn't sure that she should take it. And he asked her why, and she said because she didn't want her family drama to overshadow the fact that these women had been sexually harassed, and then that part just get swept away, and people just remember that the previous drama. So he told her, she said she didn't know which way to go, and he told her to go. I know somebody that can help, so she went to go see her grandmother, Anita Dupree, and she told her to go ahead and take the case. Don't worry about them, because she figured she want try to make a name for herself, and she said she told her that she know that she would do a good job. And so they sing and they dance a little bit, and enjoyed uh, one another. Okay, and Jacob's father is the chief of police. He went to go see Anita to pray. I think it's about a fundraiser for the police, and she said that she's always willing to do stuff for the police department. Okay, and then Jacob had told him about what he had seen when he was riding with his partner. They saw some money. They were parked behind somebody, and they saw money exchange hands on the street. Jacob wanted to go address it with the person, but his partner wouldn't let him. So he told his father about that, and father really didn't have much to say. He went to Luke, which was Jacob's partner at that was in the car with him at that time, and his father told Luke don't let him get too close to that situation or get involved in any kind of way because he don't want to see anything happen to his son. So once the chief of police left, he called Joey, which is the casino owner, and told him what had happened. And he told him, "That's what I paid you for, to clean it up." So in other words, he's in Joey's paying off the police. In other words, you got some corrupt police and they're working with Joey. So they probably don't matter what Joey do. He got the police in his pocket. But today's episode was kind of laid back. That's pretty much it for today on Beyond the Gates. Hopefully tomorrow's episode will be a lot more, a little bit more drama. I know that we can always have drama, but so like, subscribe, and we will have another, and I will do another.